In this exercise, we want to monitor the biophoton emission while our receiver is arriving in our studio. There are very many different ways of doing a moment in which we would like and can be good to do it. I will show you one very simple way. I'm going to welcome my receiver. Welcome Sarah in the studio. How are you?
Fine, thanks.
So please, sit and put your socks. And then you lean on the futon, or you sit on the futon. For me, it's already a moment to monitor her way of moving, also her attitude. You know, if the coherence is high, normally we see grace, beauty, sense of peace, harmony in our receiver. And this is the first thing I will do. And then when Sarah will sit on the futon, and probably we have some minutes in which we share some information, I can also see the shape of her energetic field. In her I can see the right side being wider, and on the left side around the neck and the shoulder there is a feeling of not really density but something like a denser layer of energy, well organized but anyway dense. And in this moment, of course, I just ask Sarah how she is and what she would like to receive, and these are thoughts I bear in mind. Now, I ask Sarah to lie on the futon so we can proceed in the Fukushin and Haikoshin, so the energetic evaluation of Masunaka on Hara or Odomei. This exercise is connected with the ability we have to scan the body, or we can say also the field, to choose our two meridians, Kyo and Jitsu meridian. Of course, if we use the Hado Shiatsu language, we have also to connect this with the for example, in this case, with the biophoton emission, natural spontaneous emission. As we said, in treatment phase, we can also then induce biophoton emission, if it is the case. I start monitoring and perceiving the energetic field of the hara, and in the area of liver, good elements, I have the feeling of a wide expression, almost a smile. And it's a Jitsu quality, but very open and relaxed. And I have the feeling of dark biophoton emission. While in the area of large intestine, it is more Kyo than liver, the feeling is light, pure light, as a layer of light. You can do as you like this phase. I have also a sequence, and sometimes I also monitor the different quality sequence that come from quantum Shiatsu. And then I can also go to the field afterwards. Of course, we can also do this on the zones, meridian areas on the back that come from a yokai tradition too. And the same procedure we had on the hara, we can scan the field, we can have the feeling of the emission biophotons, very attractive for me is this area. In this case, yes, calculate onto stomach. There is also this part, the water part attracting me. Not a special feeling of emission. Very, very interesting is also this part. I wonder if it's a kind of widening in the side part of the field of the energy. And we can also, of course, have a sequence here in the Setsushin style to select the second meridian. Definitely for me is the earth in the young part, that is stomach and breath. Before going in the treatment phase, I would like to show you how I connect with the energetic field of my receiver, and I call this kind of opening ritual, or using a definition that comes from my Aikido training, how I can create the Kikkai, that is a sort of resonance field or garden that I share with my receiver, in which I select the information I would like to stay. And these information are open and resonating with the beauty, with the well-being, with the protection, the best field the two of us can have for perform our Shiatsu dance. Simply, I move around my receiver, and you will do it the way which you feel natural and easy for you to do. And it's a sort of meditative moment. More in peace I am, better it is, because of course the well-being of the giver is the starting necessary point. If you feel a moment in which you would like to stay, you can stay. And here I have a feeling that the field as a sort of hole is kind of open to some possible aggression. So I stay here, I put my presence, I call kind of protective energy, without any judgment. Just let yourself be inspired by your own intuition. And it is a moment that is just as long as you like, but normally it lasts very, very few minutes. In my case, here I am. I'm ready for the treatment. Treatment phase. I would like to show you a couple of possibilities in which we can support or enhance the mission of biophotos. We have meridians as a fantastic tool for doing this. And so in this first exercise, I would like you to find a quality of touch that I call very relaxed and deep touch that will support us to go in this kind of possibility to increase the coherence of the system. This is equal to support the biophoto emission. I go on spleen meridian, and you can see that I lean with the relaxed body weight on both palms of mine. The key for doing this quality of touch is to have a very good roots, very good, both heaven and earth roots are present. And then, I will show you now, also a good dynamic, a good weight. Ado Shiatsu is not a fixed touch, but has to deal a lot with following the feeling of the key that moves in meridians. Of course, we can also use different positions. We can use different techniques like thumb. See how I use the rest of my left hand to support the thumb. And now I am aware of my heaven roots. So my body center is higher to keep in this kind of relaxed body leaning. When we are in some tsubo, personal or traditional one, we know we can support the movement of the key in the meridian. For example, I can select spleen, cell 6, and what it is called soliton wave is the best way I could feel it now, to have this movement of the key, so to allow the excess of energy to get used in metabolic or whatever human function receiver needs. And so to keep the sort of energy of the field in a very good quality, so very coherent, and not stuck, so not too much. I keep going in my triple phase. Sarah changed position, as you can see, and we go treating the water meridians on the back, on the legs, on the feet. I will not talk, but you would see how I stop and use the relaxed body weight for inducing solid tone production, for monitoring while I'm moving the biophoton emission, and probably I will keep some area like the lower back as a barometer for all these parameters to see. When I feel a personal tsubo, I know that could be a good possibility for entering through this tsubo in the meridians I have selected and induce a soliton wave. Normally you feel as a movement between mother and son end, or can be even, as it was in this case, something going some other part of the field. In this case was towards the foot. I have a general feeling of opening of the field in the upper part, around both shoulders. I'm monitoring as a barometer that part of the field, even when I'm treating water meridians on this leg. Oh yes, this was interesting to see. Be open and don't judge your perception. Trust the natural feeling and try to keep this attitude of care and good presence for your receiver. This is the moment in which we conclude our treatment phase, and before completing the session, I suggest to introduce, even for dancing, a sort of ritual. It's also a moment in which we can monitor how the field is compared to the beginning, if we have a kind of feeling, different feeling, and also if we want to whisper to the field a wish, a good suggestion for our receiver to take. As you could see before, even the ending phase is very simple. I choose see, especially on the left side. Do you remember at the beginning there was something denser here? I don't have any longer this footage. I can see left and right side of the leg, the thigh especially, quite different. You can see this quality compared as well. No judgment, just I take as it is. With experience, more we go on in this kind of way of working, more the connection comes. Connections come naturally. And you can even collect with the meridian function you have chosen to work, and you can have connection with the beginning phase, with the receiver, desire, wish, the beginning of the session. And you will put together all this information to learn by your own.